Hey y'all, it's Helena Lena with What's Poppin USA Small Business Support Network. And this week we're talking candles with Miss Amanda Clower of R&L Candle Company. She is located up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and y'all, she's got candle scents like peach tea, lemon drizzle. Sounds like a piece of pound cake with like a lemon glaze. Y'all, and her website has just launched. I am ready. Y'all, let's talk small business. So, y'all, as promised, I have Miss Amanda here. And guess what, y'all? She's in Steeler territory. Woo! Steeler country, Steeler nation in the house. Yay! So, Amanda, tell us a little bit about yourself. I call myself the equivalent of like that nosy stalker ex-girlfriend where I go all through your stuff. So I've already been through your Etsy shop. I've been through your new website. I've been through your personal Facebook. I've been on your Instagram. Like I've been all through your shit. So, but folks do not know about you. So please tell us a little bit about yourself, kind of what you do, if you can, if you could share, like if you have a big girl job, and how you kind of got started with R&L.
Right. So I'm Amanda, as we were introducing myself. And I'm here with my fiance and my two dogs that I have that I'm living with. And I have been launched my business back in January to where I started selling. I'm still working a full-time job while I'm putting in the extra time and effort into my business to grow my business.
Right.
And because I've always been a creative person, I've always loved the crafts. And so being able to turn it into like candle making to share with everybody else.
Like your
Uh,
passion.
yeah. So it's like being able to bring value to somebody's home and even in the smallest ways to like turn like just to elevate their space a little bit more, make it more homey, have them relax after long, busy days, maybe stress, and they just need some time to relax. So, just
Mm-hmm.
being able to share some unique blends that I've created
I
over.
love your scents. I love the names of them. They seem so just like bright and just like fresh and crisp. Like I can almost smell them over the like what they would smell like if we had smell-o-vision. You know what I mean? Like over the internet. So
Yeah, because like that's what I've wanted to do with my descriptions is because each scent has like a memory to them like throughout the years. So like I turned the descriptions almost into like a story of my
yes.
memories of like this is kind of describing what it like smells like through my experiences.
I love that. I'm saying I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. I love that. So let me ask you, am I allowed to say what you do as a big girl job?
That's okay.
Okay, so she's a lab tech, right, for American dairy farmers.
Yep.
So let me ask you now, that's, scientific, that is very technical, very brainiac. And I've tended to notice that a lot of folks that are science oriented, for some reason, they love to mix and concoct and make candles.
Yep. No.
I've I've interviewed biologists, food science, botanists, you know what I mean? And I'm like, they all love nursing, you know what I mean? And they just, I don't, is it second nature?
I would think so. Like it's almost kind of like a relaxing kind of activity for myself when I'm making candles and experimenting with the different blends of fragrances. Like it's just kind of bringing creativity with the curiosity that I have
Mhm.
together to create products like this.
Right.
And when something like turns out well, like all the failures can be just fine, but like when you hit that one
That
that
one,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's like
yeah, that's exact yeah, I get
winner,
all
winner, chicken dinner.
yep, I get all excited.
Yes. So what was the very first scent that you made?
Um, ooh,
And how long did it take you to be like, okay, I finally got one that is the one that
there is it took me a longer with some than others. I think the first
mm,
few that I came up with are more seasonal kind, like fall, winter
mm.
kinds. Like the one that I have, Wintry S'mores, like that's my like favorite one out of all of them, probably. It's like a good wintry kind of, uh, yeah, like it does give you that cozy feel with it.
Mhm.
Um, it's just the mix of like being by the fire, roasting marshmallows in the
Oh,
mountain
wow, yeah, that's
spaces.
my favorite. I don't like the cold, like, at all, so that's why I live in Georgia.
Yeah.
So, but that's one of my favorite in the fall time. It does get a little chilly here, so we'll have fire pits outside, and I love to sit outside and roast marshmallows and make s'mores, so
Yeah. Yeah, then Wintry S'mores might be up your alley
oh,
then.
most definitely.
Yeah.
So, one of the ones that got me, though, was the peach tea.
Yeah, that smells, like, almost exactly like peach tea. Like, if peach tea had that smell, that is what it would be.
I love it. And
Yeah.
then the lemon drizzle. So you said you make things at, or, they kind of like have little backstory. So what's the backstory on lemon drizzle? I feel like lemon pound cake with like a lemon glaze is kind of like in my vision, but
Yeah,
maybe I'm hungry.
that one has definitely, like, a sweet lemon dessert kind of aspect to it because like, we're always using lemons for our foods up here. Like when we're making food, lemons are like one of the main ones we have in our
Okay.
food. And then like personally love sweet desserts kind of thing. So mixing the two together is perfect.
Me too, me too. One of my absolute favorites. So, how long you said you just started to actually sell the stuff in January.
Yep.
So, how long prep work did it take you from the time you actually like had the, you know what, Amanda? I think I'm gonna make some candles to the time you actually put it into motion and started and had something like a ready product? Like what was your process? How long did that take you?
Well, first it started out as a hobby of like I got to be able to like start out as like just kind of here and there making candles, just
Mhm.
experimenting as a
Right,
crafty hobby for myself.
right.
And then I was doing it for about 2 to 3 years before I decided to like launch and turn into a business.
So you've got some longevity in this. So
Yeah.
you're not so even though the business aspect is new,
Yeah.
the business is not new.
Yeah.
I love it. So what made you decide to actually go like whole hog and turn it into an actual business?
Just the like how well like my candles and wax melts have been like coming
The
about and
reception?
yeah, and, like, they've been turning out real well, like, the quality is there with them, and then, like, I've always wanted to be able to, like, help others and be able to have that kind of, like, lifestyle freedom of that, like, entrepreneur, not work for somebody else. So just, like, multiple, like, aspects just coming together, and it was just like, "Let's try to turn this into a business and see
Into
where it
a
goes and go
so
there."
I know you said that the website has, just more recently launched, but so what were the mechanisms? Do you actually do like farmers markets and stuff like that to go out into the community?
Right now I haven't yet, so it's just right now solely online right now. Yeah.
So, is that something you're gonna do?
Yep.
I think that, I mean, especially summertime, like I just see those collections that you have,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, would go well. So I could even just see you, you know, setting up like a picnic table, like the checkered, the gingham checkered
Yeah.
picnic tablecloth with, you know what I mean, the different summer scents, even have maybe like a pitcher of sweet tea or, you know what I mean, or something.
Yeah. Yep.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it. I can see it. So, how receptive has or supportive has your fiance been with this trek?
He's been really supportive of it. Like he has his dreams with it too. Like at the point where like both of us are working from home with it and along with that. So it's been good.
But you're the boss.
Yep. Mhm. Mhm.
That's what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
girl boss. That's what I'm talking
Yep.
about. So, so aside from online, aside from the farmers markets, have you thought about putting candles anywhere else? I noticed that you have wholesale. So tell me
Yep.
a little bit about that.
Yep. So I'm also trying to get some wholesale in there because like I want to get my products in stores, whether it's local boutiques or anything like that. So it's like I want to kind of have that option out there too to kind of help expand and all of that.
I would definitely, I like that. Um, depending on, so let me ask you, depending on who your target market is, who do you typically see purchases your candle?
Usually I've been seeing like working women that are like in the workplace or have their own businesses as well. Some of them might be parents, like it be moms, so that's okay too.
So, Amanda, tell everybody about your different collections. So, how many different collections do you actually have?
So right now I have three categories and I'm working on building my fourth. I have like a spring summer one because I have blends that could go in spring or summer, so I combine the two.
What are some of the blends that you have in that?
So right now we got our rural honeysuckle, our lemon drizzle, peach tea that we've mentioned. What else are my other ones? Sweet red wine could probably go in
I
almost
saw
that.
that one. What's the story about that?
So I usually when I have like family gatherings, like with relatives, they always got their glasses of wine out and their glasses just having a gap, like socializing, spending time with family, catching up kind of thing. So that's kind of what that one is.
I love that. My family does
Yeah.
a lot of
Yep,
that
so
same.
that's
So
where that
that's
one is. Yeah.
heartwarming for me. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. Okay, so that's the summer spring collection.
Yeah.
Okay. So what else you got for me, love?
So we have our fall one, which includes two that I can think of remember off the top of my head is our caramel apple, which is kind of like your like fall festivals kind of scent, and then we have our autumn breeze, which is kind of
Mm,
reminds me of like having the windows open with the fall breeze going through your
trees.
windows. Yep. Yep. So those are those two ones in our fall collection. And then
Then you
our
got winter,
and then we
maybe?
have our winter collection, which like wintry s'mores is in there.
Mm,
Um, which like mentioned earlier, it's that pine fire roasted marshmallow kind of
mm,
blend.
jeez, yes.
Yep.
Oh, goodness. Mhm,
Yep.
mhm. So what is this next collection that you're working on, that you're thinking about, that's creeping around in your brain, your creative brain?
Yep, this will be our aromatherapy line. So, like,
Oh,
anything aromatherapy, whether it's, like, relaxing scents or scents to help you focus if you're
Mm,
working from home kind of thing, and just kind of stuff along those lines that kind of help wake up the senses like that.
like that. I like that. I like that a lot. I
Yep,
like that a lot. So now, somebody did give a suggestion to me, but I don't make candles because my son has asthma and he
yep,
uses the little drops in like a diffuser
yep,
or so, like a eucalyptus or a menthol or something like that.
yep,
So just passing that, because I don't do that, but passing that on to you as another suggestion from somebody else that gave me that idea. And I was like, that's an awesome idea. I'll tell the candle maker that makes
yep,
that.
yep,
I don't know if that's even possible. Um, just an FYI, just like as we're talking, thinking in my head, like a lot of times, like in the winter time. So for him, or even if I get congested or whatever, I'll actually go in the shower, like
yep,
under hot steam. So I don't know if there's, any type of, like a diffuser oil or any type of drops that you can, that you can concoct in your Amanda way.
yeah,
You know what I mean? To put your twist on it for R&L, that maybe like a blend, you know what I mean? A special blend or so, but that could help also because I do tend to put drops in the shower. So when that steam hits it, it just
yeah.
just
Yeah, I'll have to look into that too because that's another idea that I haven't came across yet
Mhm.
to add to the
Right.
mix. Yep,
Right. Just since we can't, you know what I mean, for people they can't inhale, like you said with the smoke, you know
yeah,
what I mean, burn stuff, that just could be another avenue for that's therapeutic for people that have respiratory issues.
yeah,
Just
yep.
I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe
no, that's yeah, no, I've been coming up with ideas and ways to help those people that still wanna have a nice smelling home but have respiratory. Yep,
Exactly, because, like, I love, for example, the smell of incense, like, I love to burn them, but my husband cannot. They mess with his sinuses, and
yeah,
he's immediate like, "Put that shut out," you know what I mean? Just
yeah,
because it's all up his nose, so
yeah, yep,
I definitely can appreciate that.
yep,
Oh my god, that's amazing, Amanda, and I'm still tripping that you have been doing this for, like, 2 to 3 years before you even
yep,
started, like,
yep,
before you even went live with it. That's
yeah,
amazing.
yep,
That's amazing. Now where can they find you? I know where I can find you,
yep,
but where can they find you? Because I know you're all over the internet these days, girl, I
yep.
see it,
Yep, so I'm on Facebook and Instagram
right?
for my business profiles. I'm
Yes.
also on there for my personal account that people can look through. My
That was
prin
just me being nosy, girl.
Yeah,
Don't invite them to go through your shit.
yeah, okay. Yep, and then, I'm also on Etsy, and I have my
Yes.
own website at ourlandcandles.com. Yep,
I love it. Amanda, it has been an absolute pleasure chatting with you today. I thank you so much for joining us. We're going to put all of her details in the description so we can go ahead and hit you up.
yep,
rnl.com.
it's
RNL.
Our Land Candles.
Why are you letting me say R and L this whole time? I'm going to beat you up.
Oh, it's close enough. We're good. I'm sure if someone types in R now, they'll be okay.
Like, this whole time, please correct me next time.
Okay.
Boo on me. All right, y'all. Again, we're going to post all of Amanda's details for Our Land Candles in the description so you can get some wintry s'mores, some lemon drizzle, some peach tea,
Yep,
some autumn breeze, and all of those amazing
yep,
scents and flavors that she's got and
yep.
she's concocting up in her brain.
Oh,
It has been a pleasure, Amanda. Thank you so much for joining me today.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having
All
me.
right, until next time, y'all.
Bye.